Hi everyone, Stumpstalker here. I come out to the woods today to shoot a bit, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this new jacket I just got. It's the Forloh All-Clima Softshell, medium weight, and I just wanted to give you a few thoughts about it. It's pretty cool. Forloh's a totally made in the USA company. Everything right from the thread, the zippers, the fabrics, everything done in the United States, which is pretty amazing in this day and age when everything's coming from overseas, and we all know about the delays in shipping and whatnot that are going on these days. So to have something that's made here in North America, I'm in Canada, but essentially if it's made in the USA, it's a lot easier for me to get it as well as it is for everybody else in North America. So it's pretty awesome to be able to find clothing that's made and that's this high quality, made domestically. The first thing I really love about this jacket is it's super waterproof, like unbelievable. I have an Arc'teryx Theta AR rain jacket, and that thing is bomber too, but it's not a soft shell. And this thing, for being a soft shell, I've been out fishing for hours, like all day, out in the boat fishing, and I'm not in the rain the whole time, of course. You go in and out of the cabin and stuff, but essentially all day out in the weather, and this thing didn't leak once. So I'm totally blown away by that. I have other soft shell jackets. I'm a soft shell fan, and I have some that are not waterproof at all and others that are so-so. This one is super waterproof. It's as good as a rain jacket in my opinion. I really like this camouflage too. It's called Deep Cover. Fits in really nice in the Pacific Northwest. It's got a nice contrast of light, dark, some blotchy patterns and micros, so it's good for up close, good for some distance, but it doesn't blob out like some of the other things do. So I'm pretty stoked on this camo. This jacket has really nice zippers. They're all waterproof, YYK zippers. Everything's waterproof, even the pocket zips, the chest pocket zip, and the pit zips, all waterproof. They got big pulls on them, so they're easy to get out with gloves. They're pretty quiet. They're high quality zippers, and I like that because I'm a zipper. I like my zippers that work really well. The pit zips on this jacket, they have mesh in them, which is kind of unique and kind of cool because it stops you from putting your hands in them accidentally if they're open when you're trying to get the jacket on. I know some of the other ones, you open the pit zips and they're great big holes gaping there, and it can be a bit of a I don't know, they're just kind of weird sometimes. Makes the jacket kind of floppy and not really all together. The pit zips zippers, when I first put this on, were really stiff, and I didn't like that at first, but now that I've worn this a bunch, they've kind of softened up and I don't even really notice it anymore. So that's pretty sweet. And they're, yeah, like I said before, they're waterproof, so you don't have to worry about water running down your shoulder and then getting in there and seeping through a not waterproof zipper. The cuffs and the elbows on this jacket have this kind of suede reinforcing material on it, which is kind of sweet too. But just gives you a little bit more durability. Overall, the fabric is very, like, it seems really solid. It's not gonna pill. I think it can take up a lot of abuse. I haven't busted brush with it too much, but I can imagine that this is just gonna really hold up. I don't see it getting punctured or anything like that. Maybe if you were going through thick, heavy blackberries, but why would you do that? And what would survive going through that? So, a couple things about this jacket that I wasn't super stoked on. One of them are these cuffs. They're really big and wide and not, I don't know, for being a bow hunter, I didn't really like. So my wife and I, well, my wife, I kind of checked it out, but she sewed it in. We added some extra Velcro to tighten these up. So now they're nice and snug on my wrist. And I like that way better. So Forloh, if you're listening, maybe add some more Velcro to this just to tighten these up a bit, or else you lose your hand in them. And I like a snugger cuff, so adding 2 or 3 inches of Velcro make a world of difference on this cuff. I do like that they're asymmetrical, so they cover your hand a little more. That's kind of nice. The sleeves are plenty long on this. I'm 6'1", 200, and this is an extra large jacket. I got plenty of room in it for layering underneath and whatnot. So there's lots of space in here, but it's not too bulky and too floppy. But yeah, the cuffs could be fixed up. The jacket itself, it's got this sort of, they call it a fleece liner, but I don't think it's fleece. It's just sort of this suede-y sort of material. So there's not a lot of warmth to it. These little air pocket, or these holes that help with breathability. So it's not a very warm jacket. You can see all the seams are taped right there. So the seams are taped up. Like, the waterproofness is incredible. But if you're out in some cooler weather, you definitely need to layer up with it. The wind doesn't blow through it, but there's just no insulation to this at all. Slightly warmer than a rain shell, but not as warm as some soft shells that I've worn in the past. And because it's so waterproof, it's not as quiet as some. It's pretty good, but there's still a little bit of noise to it. So if you're in tight quarters bow hunting or something, just something to be aware of. But again, it's not crinkly like a rain shell, so, and it's definitely got that advantage to it. So it's got a hood with a brim. Zip it up. It's got toggles here to tighten it up. I would like to see a toggle on the back with some more bungee to suck it into your head, so when you pull it on, it kind of stretches and tightens around your head so it fits like a cap. When you have the hood cinched in, it stays pretty well, but I would like to see a little bit more adjustment in the back there. But again, keeps you mega dry, so that's pretty awesome. And one more thing, the Velcro I think is backwards. The soft part needs to be on the sleeve, and then the scratchy part needs to be on the tab. So it's not so scratchy if it's not all the way zipped up or cuffed up. Minor thing, but I noticed it right away and went, oh, I wonder why they did it that way. So just something to think about if you're purchasing this jacket. That's just something that I noticed that was kind of just unusual. I'm gonna go shoot some arrows, and then I'll just give you my overall feedback on this, what I think of it. Well, thanks everyone for being here. This is my very first review video, so if it totally is garbage, let me know in the comments. I won't do anymore. Anyway, this jacket is pretty sweet. I recommend it. It's made in the USA, so you know the money's staying domestic versus going overseas, and it's good to support, you know, the local economy. Beautiful waterproof jacket, and it's a soft shell, not a hard shell. I forgot to talk about the pockets, but yeah, there's 2 hand warmer pockets. one chest pocket, and then it's got a sleeve pocket as well, which I don't really use a sleeve pocket, but it has one. Good length, good size, fits me well. I think it'll fit you well too. If you want to check out more, there's an affiliate link down below. You can hit on that guy. You purchase through it, I make a few bucks. If you don't, that's cool too. I'm just happy you're here, checking out my videos, and next one we'll get out and do some more shooting. And if you like it, hit a thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit a thumbs down. And if you subscribe, that'd be super cool. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.